Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Devon and Cornwall 4K drone and I am Harry, and that is Tideford, ladies and gents, a small village only about 1.75 miles from Landrake, which was part 1 of this series of videos. This one is part 2, there may be a part 3, who knows. You tell me where you want me to video next. Well, nestled in the southeast of Cornwall, just off the busy trunk road that heads down south. Tideford at first glance may seem like just another place you drive through on your way into deepest Cornwall, but this is a small village that has a history stretching back over 1,000 years. The name Tideford comes from its location on the River Tiddy, meaning simply the ford across the River Tiddy. Although Tideford was not recorded in the Domesday Book of 1086, historians believe the settlement dates back to around 1100. One of its oldest surviving landmarks is the medieval stone bridge crossing the River Tiddy, built in the 14th century and still standing today. Go and have a look, give yourself a blast of history. During the 18th century, Tideford began to grow, and thanks to nearby Port Eliot, which now, by the way, hosts a lot of pop concerts, bringing artists from the 80s and the 90s and maybe the noughties down into Cornwall, and their functions are pretty massive and the music is loud. I can hear it from my house. And Port Eliot, the estate, built many of the cottages and houses that give the village much of its traditional character. One notable building has got to be Bridge House, which originally served as a gatehouse to the estate and remains an important part of the village's history and heritage. Well, despite its small size, Tideford has always been an important stopping point because of its location on one of Cornwall's main routes. Today, the A38 runs straight through the village, carrying thousands of vehicles every day. For many visitors, it's simply a place to pass through, but for residents, it's a close-knit community with its own unique identity. The village is also home to St Luke's Church, a Victorian church completed in 1845 and designed by the architect George Whitewick. Alongside the church, Tideford has a long sporting tradition, with cricket club playing on the picturesque ground overlooking the surrounding countryside, offering some of the finest rural views in southeast Cornwall. Well, the population of Tideford isn't that much, it's in its hundreds. It does have a church, and of course if there's a church there's a pub, and that's the Rod and Line. It's been there all my life as far as I remember, and lots of community organisations, and it has got Bray's the butchers. I stop in there for a pasty quite often, and the meat in Bray's is top notch. I'm a chef actually, and it's gorgeous. It has connections with the French town of Ploughgerneau in Brittany, reflecting the long-standing links between Cornwall and Brittany across the English Channel. So while Tideford may not appear in many tourist guides, it does represent something that's at the heart of Cornwall, a village where the medieval history, the rural traditions and modern life all come together hand in hand. Next time you're travelling along the A38, just stop and have a little look, see what you think. And in this video, Tideford is just the A38 cutting in half the village. Now, how did that happen? Did it happen naturally, or did the planners of yesteryear say, sorry, we've got to chop your village apart? I don't know. I haven't looked that up, guys, but who knows? It is a beautiful little place and stunning rural place to view. From the sky, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And I enjoy making all these videos, and if you can see your house from here, and I do hope no one minds me making the video above the houses. Drop me a message there in the chat if you would like to join me on my journey. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. There's lots of other videos of the local area and further afield on this channel. That's Devon and Cornwall 4K drone, ladies and gents. I'm not doing this to make money, I'm doing it because I enjoy it. It's my little hobby, it has been for some time now. And you've got to have a hobby to give yourself a bit of context, guys. Well, here you go. I've enjoyed the entire process of making this film, and I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do let me know, guys. And wherever you're going for the rest of the day, have a good one. That's Devon and Cornwall 4K drone signing off for today.